Everybody, this is my latest vintage moleskin journal. I'm going to do a flip through of this one. This was supposed to be one of the thin ones that you could take around everywhere, and of course I stuffed it with so much stuff it ended up being an open mouth journal, but it is portable. It's not like the large ones. This is on a moleskin cahier notebook, so it's like 8.5 by 5 or whatever those notebooks are, on a beautiful hot pink base, and it's about 80 pages, and it's just stuffed, as you can see, with all sorts of goodies for you. The theme of this is manifestation, love manifestation specifically. So if you're looking for a partner or love in your life from friends, children, family, this is the journal for you. As always, there is a ton of original handmade artwork in this. Charms, buttons, wooden sculptures and pieces, vintage and found objects, both fabric, saris, lace, papers. So you're going to find this is going to be a journey into magic and life in your manifestation journey. So let's get started because there's a lot to go through. This is original art that I made, and you can see it's burned around the sides. It's actually watercolor, and it's actually very pretty. It's like glittery paints and things. Some wooden butterflies, some charms, a little key to somebody's heart, ribbon closure, like the pink and green theme. It's also spring. I love spring. It's washi borders. This is actually fabric. You can see it's gorgeous. This is all collaged, and a tremendous amount of work goes into these. So all journaling cards made out of all different kinds of material. This is a vintage fiction club application. This is a collage all the way around, handmade. Journaling cards that have been treated. Add a little feathered tail with some button decorations. Tiny journaling card, some collaging. What you'll find is lots of different ways to interact. And here you have actually vintage sari border with real gold. Little journaling tag with, of course, the tarot card lovers. Here you have 3 journaling cards, which are tea dyed and treated. I'm not going to take them out. And here you have a treated collaged paint chip with so a lot of work goes into these. These are watercolor pages. And as always, I add in a piece of this paper that I purchased in Paris in the 1990s. It's school paper. It doesn't look vintage, but it is. It's sort of treated. It looks brand new, but it is actually from the 1990s in Paris. Here's the journaling card. Idea is all of this is to manifest love. There's some paper lace, a doily, and some actual lace. Stick those back in. And everything that is a little heart. Just love these little tags. Gorgeous little heart trinket. This is tea dyed paper. This is children. A tiny little envelope. All handmade. More watercolor. So these do take quite a bit of time, and it's a joy. But the process, as I'm sure you know, is probably a little bit difficult. It's love potions and journaling cards. Stick these back into the pocket along with a bottle of that potion. This is again fabric. It's collage. Doily with journaling cards. There are several of these in here. There's one more in there, but I'll let you find it. Postcard. All tea-dyed paper. Ooh, I love this. This is vintage, vintage, vintage. This is from an old astrology book about marriage and diseases for Pisces. And this is from a vintage gardening book about flowers. I think it was flower genres. And I want to give you a little bag of hearts to sprinkle in so you can decorate or share the love. A pocket. Love this. This is all tea dyed. This actually ended up turning out to be, I wanted this to be sort of simple and something that you could tuck into your pocket, and it ended up becoming like one of the big open mouth journals that I put together that you can't really take. Well, you can take it with you, but it is bulky. It's more like a guest book with, ooh, it's a little hard to, maybe I'll reposition that and close it. Stick it back in this pocket, corner pocket. Ooh, sorry. There's a little surprise in here. You open it up, it's Mommy kissing Santa Claus. A pocket with some treated papers, all different sizes. In a little thing that you want to, I don't know what you call this. Actually, I think this was actually a baby band, a baby's headband. Some Post-it notes, if you are so inclined. These are gorgeous. Little collaged journaling tags. Tea-dyed vintage papers. Petal. Lace. Ooh, I love this. It's an accordion. So it is a journaling accordion. Don't think I've ever seen one. But I've covered it up in gorgeous paper. Roses, sticker. A mother's love, and also I feel like flamingos are sort of romantic. This is a little portfolio. Little ephemera. Journaling card. Journaling paper. So you can see there's a lot. I got really carried away. That is also vintage sari fabric. I collect vintage fabrics so that I can use them. This is lots of different journaling paper. Some stickers. Some transparencies on vellum. a little sari, antique sari fabric. I'm going to see if I can get this a little bit bigger. Sorry, I am the worst camera person. Charm. This is a rather large journaling card. Tea dyed papers. Tea and coffee dye papers. I think all of these were tea dyed. Stickers. Some really pretty ephemera. This is another watercolor. Also glittery watercolor. It's supposed to be peonies. This gorgeous little journaling card from an antique book about gardening that was rescued from the trash. Shouldn't say trash. I think it was going to be scrapped, and I thought that there were just beautiful pictures. Some hand stitching. A bookmark or a journaling card. And this is, it's sort of a portfolio of items plus an internal place for you to journal. So you can check that out. So that's it. Thank you. And these are for sale on Etsy. See you soon.